lovely days. Anna and Ben are friends. They like to play together. Every day, they meet in the park near their houses. The park has green grass, tall trees, and a big blue pond. On Monday, Anna and Ben play with a ball. They kick the ball to each other. Sometimes, they miss, and they laugh. On Tuesday, they bring bread to the park. They give the bread to the ducks in the pond. The ducks are happy, and Anna and Ben are happy too. On Wednesday, it rains. But Anna and Ben are not sad. They wear their raincoats and play in the rain. They jump in the puddles and make a splash. On Thursday, the sun is bright. Anna and Ben sit under a tree. They eat apples and talk. They look at the clouds in the sky. "That cloud looks like a big fish," says Anna. "And that one looks like a tree," says Ben. On Friday, they bring their dogs to the park. Anna's dog is small and white. Ben's dog is big and brown. The dogs run and play. Anna and Ben laugh and run too. On Saturday, they fly kites. The kites go up high in the sky. They look like colorful birds. Anna's kite is red, and Ben's kite is blue. On Sunday, Anna and Ben sit by the pond. They watch the fish. The fish swim in the water. They are quiet and peaceful. Anna and Ben are quiet too. They like this day. It is calm and nice. Every day in the park is a good day for Anna and Ben. They are friends, and they have fun together. They like the park, the trees, the pond, and the ducks. But most of all, they like being together. Every day is a lovely day for them. Echoes of ephemeral eons. A shimmering lake lay hidden within a dense forest. Surrounding it were ancient trees, their barks etched with marks of time. But the most unique thing about this lake wasn't its still waters or the way the moonlight played upon its surface at night. It was the sounds it produced. Every night, when the world was asleep, the lake came alive with sounds. These were not typical sounds of crickets chirping or owls hooting. They were sounds from long ago: laughter, conversations, the soft strumming of a guitar, or sometimes even the distant rhythm of a dance. A boy named Leo, curious and adventurous, stumbled upon this lake during one of his explorations. Drawn by the peculiar sounds, he sat by its edge one night, listening intently. It felt as if the lake was narrating tales from different times, from moments that had come and gone. Intrigued, Leo visited the lake night after night, becoming a silent audience to its auditory tapestry. One night, he heard the faint sound of someone singing a lullaby, a gentle melody that he remembered from his childhood. Another night, it was the energetic banter of a marketplace, with voices haggling and vendors calling out their wares. Curiosity growing, Leo decided to dive into the lake during the day, thinking there might be clues underwater. To his astonishment, at the bottom of the lake lay a multitude of objects: ancient coins, pottery, diaries, and even old musical instruments. Each object, he realized, was a relic from a different era, and perhaps, Each one had a story that the lake narrated. Leo began to retrieve these objects, one by one. With every item he took out, a new sound would fill the air that night. It was as if the lake was grateful to Leo for honoring the memories of times gone by. Over the years, the area around the lake became a popular spot, with people coming from all around to hear its nightly serenades. Leo, now much older, would sit there every night, a guardian of sorts, ensuring that no harm came to the lake or its treasures. But the lake's sounds were not eternal. One day, they began to fade, becoming softer and less frequent. Leo understood that the lake had shared all its stories, and now, it sought silence. Respecting its wish, Leo ensured that the lake remained undisturbed, a silent witness to the echoes of ephemeral eons. Fishing with Boss. Jim worked in a big office. Every day, he sat at his desk, typed on his computer, and talked on the phone. Life was always busy. One day, his boss, Mr. Smith, came to him. "Jim," said Mr. Smith, "do you like fishing?" Jim was surprised. "Yes," he said. "I like fishing." "Good," said Mr. Smith. "Tomorrow, we will go fishing." Not work, just fishing. The next day, Jim and Mr. Smith went to a small lake. The lake was blue and quiet. There were trees around the lake. Birds sang in the trees. The air was fresh. Jim had a fishing rod. Mr. Smith had one too. They sat near the water and started fishing. The sun was warm, and the sky was clear. It was a good day for fishing. Hours passed. Jim caught 3 fish. Mr. Smith caught 5. They laughed and talked. They talked about the lake, the birds, and the fish. But they did not talk about work. At lunchtime, they ate sandwiches. They drank cold juice. After lunch, they sat under a tree and rested. Jim felt good. He felt relaxed. In the evening, they packed their things. They had many fish. Jim looked at Mr. Smith. "Thank you," he said. "Today was a good day." Mr. Smith smiled. "Yes," he said. "Sometimes, we need to take a break. We need to relax. Work is important, but so is rest." Jim nodded. He understood. He felt happy. It was a good day, not because of the fish, but because of the time he spent with his boss. It was different and nice. They drove back to the city. The next day, they went back to work. But Jim always remembered that day. It was special. It was a day of rest, fun, and friendship. Until the sunrise. The night was dark. Only the stars and the moon lit up the sky. In a small village, there was a quiet party. People sat around a big fire. They listened to music and sang songs. Anna and Tom were at the party too. They were friends. Both were 10 years old. They like to play and have fun. That night, they had an idea. They wanted to watch the sunrise. We will stay up all night, said Tom. We will see the first light. Anna was excited. Let's do it, she said. They left the party and went to a hill. From the hill, they could see everything. The village, the trees, and the sky. They sat down and waited. It was cold, but they had blankets. They talked and laughed. They ate snacks and drank water. Hours passed. The stars moved in the sky. The moon went down. Anna and Tom were tired, but they did not sleep. They wanted to see the sunrise. And then, it happened. The sky changed. It was not dark anymore. It was blue, pink, and orange. The sun came up slowly. It was big and red. Anna and Tom looked at the sky. They were happy. It was beautiful. The world was bright and new. The birds started to sing. The village woke up. Anna and Tom went back to their homes. They were tired but happy. They slept for a long time. When they woke up, it was afternoon. But they were not sad. They had a secret. They knew how beautiful the world was in the morning. From that day, Anna and Tom were closer friends. They remembered that night and smiled. It was a special memory. A night of adventure and wonder. A night until the sunrise.